Oh, okay. Is it a reveal? Is it a reveal?
I don't want a lot for Christmas.
Tell him.
Hi, baby.
Hi, beautiful. How
Oh
are
my God,
you?
I have something for you. Listen,
Oh, jingle jangle, baby. Oh
she's
my
jingle
gosh.
jangling.
Mila, I'm so happy. You have no idea. Like, real talk, I'm so happy to see your face.
I feel like I haven't seen you in a very long time,
Yeah.
and it sucks that this is how it has to happen. But I adore you, and
I
I'm so in love with all the things that you've been doing. Everyone,
Yes.
give him a round of applause.
No, no, this is about you right now. Everyone's living for the outfit.
Yes, we're
Okay.
giving you some holiday spirit. I also made y'all some Christmas cookies. Okay, so
Oh,
if y'all want some Christmas cookies, let
let
me
me.
know. Come get the cookies. Okay.
I love
So
it.
I'll have
Mila,
some cookies while we talk.
okay, perfect. I know you're like me, we have opinions and we like to talk about them. So we're going to get right into the pop culture tea, topics to keep the girls fed. And I want to start it on a high note.
Okay.
No pun intended. We're going to start off with the legend, the icon, Miss Mariah Carey. Okay?
Oh,
Mariah came out with this past weekend. Oh! Wait a second. That was good. That was good. So Mariah came out with this is a screen grab from her new Apple Plus Christmas special where she has guests like Ariana Grande, Billy Eichner, Jennifer Hudson, Tiffany Haddish was in it. So I want to talk to you about it. Did you see it?
well, I was in it, and my part got cut.
Uh,
So I'm really like, y'all, it was a dream for me to be on set with Mariah, and we were doing a duet, and like my hair got caught in a fan.
mm,
They had to switch it over to
yeah,
Ariana and Jennifer. But
yeah.
yes, baby, this is the holidays. Mariah's the queen of Christmas.
Yes, she is.
I
Yes.
am. I'm living my best life. Anyone who has anything to say about her, the one you thing you cannot say is that she does not commit to her brand. It's a master class in brand commitment. I'm
Yes.
obsessed and I loved it every moment of it. I've seen it twice. I might
Yeah.
watch it again tonight.
I mean, I'm so glad you're not bitter about your part being cut.
Ugh,
But one of the things that gay Twitter and just everyone's talking about is that whistle tone sharing moment between Ariana and Mariah. How do you feel
Everyone
about?
knows that that is a moment that we've all sort of been waiting. It's a moment we didn't know we wanted. We
Right,
wanted it, I think, initially when Ariana came on the scene.
right,
And I think that everyone knew that she was the kind of, becoming the crown was being passed a little. And I think that they planned it perfectly because they made it such a moment that was like they didn't hype it and they didn't calculate it to where you knew it was just gonna happen.
right.
I felt like they were so stealth about it, and then the execution, like the executed it very well. So I'm very
Yeah.
happy with what I heard, with the tritones and whatever they were giving. I loved it. I thought it was great.
I love it. It's funny because everyone's like, "Oh, Mariah shaded Ariana when she first came out." I don't think she did. I think she was just saying, "I'm going to give it a moment before I endorse someone." I've been
Yeah,
in this industry for a long time. People come and people go, so I feel like this
she's
is
like, "This is
her.
my block,
Right.
and you just moved here, and let
Yes,
me show you what we do."
exactly. If you were to do your own Mila Jam Christmas special, I just thought of this question. Who would be who would you share whistle tone with if you could choose anybody?
Whistle tones. Who would I be? Oh, I'm doing it right now. I'm having one in my living room. It would be whistle tones with. Okay, I'm gonna put you onto someone. If you don't know Serpent with Feet,
Ooh,
Serpent with Feet, he is a very good friend of mine. He's an amazing artist. Look him
yeah.
up. He's performed with Bjork. He's performed with a lot of major artists. But Serpent with Feet and I feel like would have an amazing Christmas moment because he gives you falsetto and whistle tones down. I
Yeah.
live. And then I would probably just have to say Shoshana Bean or something like that.
Ooh, yes. All
I love
right.
Show Bean. Shoshana Bean is my boo.
We're gonna manifest that for next Christmas.
Yeah, we're gonna do a
Um,
Christmas special.
that's right. So the next part of the show, I always like to call are the straights okay or the cis heterosexuals are they okay because they're always
No.
doing just a little bit of the most. And this week is no different with this little nugget right here.
I
I don't.
can't. That's my
I already
answer.
see your face. So for those who don't know, this is a screen grab from the Lifetime movie poster with Mario Lopez as Colonel Sanders, sexy Colonel Sanders, for the Kentucky Fried Chicken movie called A Recipe for Seduction. Let's talk about it,
A
Mila.
recipe for disaster. I am not invested in. First of all, I think we should be given chicken to watch it. I think they should mail us chicken mailer. They should mail us chicken. And
Yes,
then we should watch it and decide if we like it or not.
that's
For
right.
me, it's a miss. It's a chop. And I have to confess this, y'all. I used to have the biggest crush on Mario Lopez growing up. He was everything to me. And I say
Yep.
was because he can be quite problematic. And I don't know. I don't
Mm.
think this is helping. And I feel like it's a guilty pleasure that people are going to turn out loving. And then we're going to be like 4 or 5 years later, 4 or 5 seasons later, we're going to be like, oh, they're still doing this, Colonel. And I have an issue with the word Colonel Sanders because where I'm from in the South, we say colonel,
Yeah.
right? It's a no
Okay.
for me.
Colonel Sanders. Yeah, it's gonna be a pass for me too. I mean, I will say it's nice that I see a Mexican actor playing someone who's traditionally white character, a cartoon character. So
A
snaps
white
for that
character.
representation. I don't know if Mario would have been my choice, but here we are.
And
I
are people
would.
still eating KFC? I thought we were eating Popeyes.
Well, here's the thing: Popeyes and that other brand that is homophobic, so I won't give them a name drop. They had their little back and forth at the beginning of the year, so I feel like KFC was like, "Oh, sis, I'm trying to get in on this," and that's why they created this movie. So I'm ready
They're about
for
to merge.
the
I feel like they're all going to merge at some point. It's just going to be one big conglomerate.
right. I'm ready. I'm ready for the Wendy's Tell All Lifetime movie. I'm ready for the Taco Bell Chihuahua to give us the tea
Oh,
behind the
yes, the Taco
chalupa.
Bell Chihuahua.
Yes. All right. Moving right along. So this is a really special one. I'm very happy about this one. Uh,
I think I know.
yes, this is a screen grab from the Netflix show Big Mouth that introduced a trans character named Natalie, who's played by Josie Tota, and we have a writer. Patty Harrison. I don't know if you know the
Right.
comedian Patty Harrison, who writes on the show as well, who's trans. Um, I'm just so excited to hear your thoughts about what Big Mouth is doing with this show.
I have to be honest. I did
Mm-hmm.
not get into Big Mouth the way that I feel like I should have the first
Okay.
season. It wasn't serving me. But now I think that people are starting to realize when they're telling our stories and incorporating us into the script, we are, baby, I tuned in and now I have gotten my fullest life. And the fourth season I've been binging it and I'm so excited. I'm gonna put it up there. I really, 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 really like it. There's one other show I'm watching right now that we're not talking about, but I'm gonna blast it anyways. La Veneno. I have been getting my life watching. It is a masterpiece to me. And goodbye.
So good, so good.
But I
Honestly,
want to say that this and what the La Veneno is doing and what this is doing is I just love how unapologetic they are. I love how candid they are. I love how accurate they are with the conversations and with the nuances and with the comedy. It's hysterical, and they're really stretching the imagination. They're not just giving a one-dimensional view of what it's like to be trans, young, dating, all of that stuff. I listen. This is the way we move into the future.
correct. What's so great is that we always talk about representation, but I feel like what people don't realize it's not enough to have a trans character. You have to have trans people working to build this character. So you have a trans actress voicing the character. You have a trans writer in the room. You have trans producers on different projects. Like this is what we're seeing time and time again. And this is how we tell well thought out stories by including people that have the lived experience.
Now I'm invested. I'm like really fully invested in this show. And I
Right.
want to see how it develops because not only are they incorporating this trans woman into the storyline, they have bi identified people, they have gay cast members. Like they're really just turning it.
Yes. Well, you heard it here. Mila Jam approves of Big Mouth and the new character Natalie. So if you haven't watched, go watch it. Mila, I have a question for you. Do you believe in aliens?
Do I'm uh no.
No, okay, that's fair.
No, that was
Um,
me being an alien. I'm just
oh,
trying to pretend.
come on, actress on the
We're
line.
not supposed to tell people that we really exist. So,
Correct.
in that sense, no, I don't believe in them. But I wouldn't put it past anything. We are not alone in this world. There are things that we are not meant to understand. There are things that we will never really understand. I think there's energies beyond our
Comprehension.
comprehension. And
Well,
I'm living for the aliens, and I come in peace. Look.
let me just say that right now. Well, I want to know: are aliens real, and are they gay? That's a question for the audience. Maybe they can like go off in the comments. Aliens. They say that aliens are a higher life form, so they can't be,
Yeah,
like
maybe it's something different. They don't call it gay. I think
yeah,
that
they've got to be
it's not.
queer. They've got to be
There's a
something
term we
special.
don't
I
even
don't
know.
think for these aliens, I don't think gender exists. Like this is my like envisioning a higher life force. There's no gender. There's no ridiculous rules. Like they're sickening. I mean, look at this picture right here with the little hat. I exist. I mean, same. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I very often felt like an alien in this world. So
we relate and we have a lot in common, and we're gonna roll with the alien crew when they come down. And it's like an Independence Day. We're always thinking about this is how it's gonna go down. I also want to know what's going on with that orb, or what's the thing that's been floating, that's been
oh, the
traveling, the
monolith.
the mon the monolith.
Yeah.
So is this a Lady Gaga ad? Is this an
That
advertisement?
monolith reminds me of like when you go to a really chic wedding and that's like the table settings, they would write it on that silver thing. It's just like, oh, we're at table 5. Okay. Also, I don't have a graphic for this one, but I wanted to talk to you about WAP. It was named Song of the Year by forget who it was. Um, anyway, oh wait, sorry. Pitchfork named WAP the Song of the Year. I want to get your thoughts on WAP. Are you into it? Did you love it? Were you playing it on repeat?
Oh, down, definitely. I live.
Yeah.
I live. I am. I will say that there's one contender for me though.
Mm.
The other song of the year that I think that could have taken it and should have taken it is Savage.
Oh, I mean, yes. Did you do the dance? Did you do that? I think you did the
I
dance.
don't need to. I don't need to do the dance. The dance is in. It's in me. But I'm a savage.
Okay. Yes, you
But the
are.
savage dance versus the WAP dance. The WAP dance was a little bit more athletic and
Yeah.
cardio. Yeah,
Yeah,
friendly.
I tried to do she for it and it didn't go too well after the first 1-2 step. Woo!
It's 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 a song that I think defines an era. It's gonna be something that we're always gonna look back at, and I love the production. I loved what they did with the styling of the baps. Come on.
Oh yeah, I mean, come on. Also, I read a tweet the other day that said we are not prepared for hearing WAP for the first time in the club post quarantine after the vaccine. Like, and I thought to myself, that's so true. We have not been a group of people and heard now from the top. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm afraid infrastructures are gonna collapse, buildings are gonna collapse. People, you remember that video of that house party where they were all turning up and then the floor just caved in? That is what it's going to be like if we ever get to go back to a club. So I
Listen,
might have to sit out the first one because I don't want to be caught in the crossfire.
listen. If the floor isn't caving in at a party I'm at, I don't want to be there.
Okay, so maybe I do want to be there. Can I be your date? I'm coming with you.
Yes. Well, Mila, thank you so much for kikiing with me. I wanna know, is there anything that you want to get off your chest? You want to talk about to the people that are watching? Like, what does Mila want to talk about?
I would just like to say that I am learning so many things about our community, and I encourage everyone to continue to learn about our community. We don't all have the answers, even though we are living the experience. And our brothers and sisters and sibs around us are still, it's ever evolving. Let's think of it in that alien way. There is not always a word for it, there's not always an explanation for it, but there's always a way to be empathetic and to just give someone space.
Yes.
And I also just want to say that I stand hard for the femmes and women and my ladies, but I love my brothers and I love men, and I am not here to just bash men because we all have a purpose and a reason. I just want people to stand in their truth, and I want people to stand up for what they believe in and to protect Black trans women.
Yes.
And go to Spotify and listen to my music.
That's right. And that leads me to asking you where people can find you. Where are we Googling Mila at? Like, what's happening?
Mila at wap.com. Let's have a bite of a cookie for that one. I would like y'all to follow me on Instagram at the Mila Jam. I'm the only one. I am a global Mila Jam. If you go to Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon Music, you can find me just Mila Jam, MILAJAM. You can go to themilajam.com. My Twitter is the Mila Jam. It's just, there's only one jam. So you can find me wherever.
The one and only jam.
Yes. And I would love to also let you all know that I do have a TED Talk that's coming out, and I'm very excited about it. I filmed a TED Talk a few weeks ago, and it will be going live on YouTube very soon and within the next week or so. So I will just keep following me so that you can get into my TED Talk about Black trans female empowerment.
Yes, and I'll definitely be sharing that. Oh, I'm so happy you came. Thank you so much, first of all, for looking so sickening, always, for being so amazing. You are just such a light to this community and to this world. We're lucky to have you. Oh my gosh, I stand you so hard, and I'm so happy that you're part of my chosen family. Thank you for coming on Logo Live, girl.
I love you, and I can't wait to come to visit you.
Yeah, come on over. I mean, you know, when it's safe and all
Come
that.
on over. I'm ready. Come on over, baby.
Okay.
Bye,
Should we end this on like, let's do a whistle tone together. Ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. That was good. Okay. I love you, Mila. Thank you for coming.
Bye, everybody.